special touch of paradise. Show me. Just a touch of paradise. Yeah. Just a special touch of paradise. A touch of spring and autumn sweet.
A young pharmacist named Rod Radford who moved to Wagstaff and opened up his business in Ettalong in the mid-1940s. Rod is now a resident at the Peninsular village at Yamina Beach. Now, this is not why Mr. Radford became a local celebrity. No, it was all about a car he purchased to use for his work. It was an amphicar.
The amphicar is a normal car designed to go into the water and act as a boat.
He's going to work at his pharmacy, also quite normal. But it's 27 miles. He's late and he's not hurrying. Well, he gets into his car and drives away. Hey, look out, you're going into the water. Believe it or not, customers also quite normal. You see, Ron owns an amphicar, the fabulous West German vehicle that's...
And I could understand why, when I was driving it up from Sydney, even elderly ladies standing on the corner would see the car and their head would move like that as they watched and wondered what it was, and to see the two propellers underneath it might give them an explanation of what it was intended for.
As Rod lived at Wagstaff and his business was at Ettalong, for 20 years Rod rowed himself and his wife Pat across the water Monday to Saturday in all weather, rain, hail or shine, to attend to their pharmacy on Ferry Road. The car, with propellers, allowed Mr. Radford to drive down his boat ramp, motor to Ettalong and drive out of the water to his business.
I drove to the entry point of going in at Ferry Road into the water across to our place. So I had Pat and the family aboard and I said, well, I've not driven in the water before. Here we go, we'll all go together. So it was a case of going into the water. Having got into the water and driven around with, while the people that had gathered to watch us at Ferry Road go in, the locals, said, we might as well drive back and make sure we can get out.
With the purchase of the amphicar, Rod would drop Pat off at home, then start his delivery of urgent medicines to Wagstaff, Pretty Beach, Kilcare and Empire Bay. As there was no Rip Bridge in those days, the special amphicar made it all possible. There wasn't a kid in town back then who did not get at least one ride in Rod's special car. In 2016, Rod Radford was invited to relive the experience of driving an amphicar on the water. It was supplied by Tony Nasser, who drove his amphicar up from his hometown of Cooma in southern New South Wales. Rod was told this event was part of the filming of the documentary, but in fact it was a decoy, so that Rod could be driven by an amphicar and arrive by water to a very special event organised by the Rotary Club of Yamina Beach to commemorate Rod Radford's 65 years of community service. A special plaque was unveiled in Rod's honour to recognise this remarkable achievement. Rod and Pat Radford, icons of Ettalong, beautiful people and so caring and good to their community. Rod recently celebrated his 96th birthday.
Where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where